Good evening, students. This is Swapna, Mathematics faculty from EDUHUNT IIT and NEET Academy. I hope everybody are doing well, right? So today in this class we are going to discuss about worksheet number 3. So if you are not aware of conceptual video which we have already discussed relating to the operations of sets, right, and universal set, complementary and set. So please watch the concept videos and then only you have to come back to this. Okay, fine. So it will be in the playlist, my dear students. So it will be in the order. So we'll discuss the today's session with a great energy. So here comes the first problem. What is the first problem here? So if A is equals to small a, this is the element. So A is given as, just a minute, A is given as A, B is a set, you have elements A comma B, right? C is the set, you have the elements A, B and C. So this is the sets, you have 3 different sets. Then what is the result? So first is like A is superset of B. No, it is not correct because A is a small set. B is a superset of A, that you can write. So option A is got eliminated. Next, B is not a superset. This represents B is not a superset. This is actually, if it is like this, then it is, in that case it is correct, but you have like it is a cross symbol. This represents B is not a superset of A. So even that is also not a correct statement, right? So you should be completely aware of the notations. Please take care, children. You have to watch the previous conceptual videos and then only have to come back to this. Got it? Okay. Next, C is subset of B, right? C is subset of B. No, it is a C is actually a superset of B, right? C is a main set. C is a superset of B. This is also not correct statement. B is subset of C, correct? So let us see among these options. A, B elements are also there in C. So of course option D is correct. B is superset of C. So option D is correct option. Please watch the problem. Have a glance of 1 minute and then we'll be getting back to next one. Make it fast. Can we get back to the next question? Shall. So here we have a next question. A is a given question. What is the set given? A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is a set. And then, so what I can call from this? So let us discuss from the first. 3, 4. First one is like 3, 4 is a subset of A. So 3, 4, whatever here it is mentioned, these both are elements. That means I told you whenever one particular element is belonging to the set A, you should write like 3, 4 is the elements. This should be belongs to, right? These are not subset, right? So 3, 4, if you have another set, then you have to mention like it is a subset. So 3 and 4 are elements of given set, correct? Yes or no? 3 and 4 are elements of given set A. So if you want to express 3, 4 belongs to one particular set, how you will be expressing out? This is the notation. 3, 4 are the elements, belongs to this. Already I told you, it also called as epsilon, right? Epsilon. Epsilon. So 3, 4 belongs to A. So option B will be the correct. Yes. So 1 is subset of A. No, right? 1 belongs to A. 1 is not a subset. 1 is belonging to A, right? Null set is also belong to A. So everything we have clear. Can I get back to the next one? So what is the next one? If n of q is equal to 2 power 4, given n of q. N of q means cardinality of q. 2 power 4. 2 power 4 means 16 elements you have. So this is nothing but given cardinality. So you have total 16 elements. 2 power 4 means 2 2s 4, 4 4s 16. Also they have given you like n of p. N of p is how much? 4. Correct? Okay. We have the result p is subset of q. So p is a small set. Okay. Q is a longer set, large set. So whenever p is a subset of q, you have all the 4 elements are common. Right. So I told you in the last conceptual video, in the note point, whenever you have A is subset of B, then what I can have A union B is always the larger set. Do you remember? You have to watch the conceptual video first. Large set, the bigger set always gives A union B, and whenever you want to find A intersection B, common elements if they are asking, the small set will act like a common element, right? So A intersection B is A. This is the result I have told you in the concept video. The same concept if I want to add in this problem. So P is subset of Q they have given. So what they were asking you in the question, then the number of elements common to both of them. So you need to write, if they were asking P intersection Q, indirectly they were asking P intersection Q, how many number of elements were common are there. So P intersection Q is always nothing but representing small set. What is a small set over here? P. So in P, how many number of elements were given? N of P is equals to 4. Given N of P is equals to 4. So P intersection Q is always P. So but 4 is not there in the options. So it will be like 2 square. Indirectly you will write down like 2 square. A very simple statement. You have P subset of Q. If you want to find common elements among the two sets, the smaller set will be always P, and the longer set union if they were asking, you have to take it as a Q. Correct. So this is a note point I have told you with example in the concept video. Please do watch that and then only come back to this. Okay. Chalo. Am I clear with this? Can I get back to next problem? Yeah. So here we have next question. Given A is equal to, what is A here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is B here? 6, 3, 1, 2, 7, 8. Okay. Then the two sets are. Let us check with the option verification. Let me go with finite overlapping. First of all, these both are finite sets because we are able to predict how many number of elements were there. So these both are finite sets, correct? So from that, option B, C and D were eliminated. It's a very simple logic, right? Because infinite will not come because those both are absolutely finite sets. And at the same time, if you can observe, let me also check with whether the first answer is correct or not. So you also need to check, do you found any common elements? Overlapping in the sense, at least you should have one common element. Let us check. Okay. A intersection B. If you want to write A intersection B. So 1 is there, of course. Next 2 is there. Right. Next 3 is there. Right. Next 6 is there. So 1, 2, 3, 6. So we can write 4 common elements from this. That means it is an overlapping 2. Right. So can I go with first option then? What is the answer? It is like finite come overlapping. We have the result like finite overlapping sets are a perfect example for the given problem. Right? Understood how it is like this? So in that case, it is not infinite overlapping because these both are finite sets. It is not an infinite set. It is not disjoint sets because we have a common element. Right? This is not disjoint too because we have a common element. Infinite overlapping? No, because it is a finite overlapping. We can able to predict, count how many number of elements were there. Right? So am I clear with this problem? Can I get back to next one? Have a glance of it. Chalo. We'll move to the next question. So what is the sixth problem here? If n of A is equal to given, just a minute. Given N of A, cardinality of set A is 2 power of 5. And also cardinality of set B is 3 power of 3. 2 power of 5 is bigger one or 3 power of 3 is bigger one? 2 power 5 is nothing but 32. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 16 2 is 32. 3 power 3 is nothing but 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27. Right? 3 into 3 into 3. 3 cube. Right. So, out of which one is bigger? Number of elements are there. Bigger set is A only, right? So, we can write result B is subset of A from this, correct? This is a bigger set. This is a subset. Subset and superset. Fine. So, also that was also given. You no need to learn. Of course, B is subset of A. Then the number of elements common to both are. So, it is like a previous problem only, common to both. If you found this type of elements common to both, in that case, you have to find like intersection elements, right? So, A intersection B. So, A intersection B means you have to like the smaller set. Smaller set of B and A. What is the smaller set over here? It's B. So, what is the smaller set? Which is 27. A intersection B is B. So, you have N of B given 27, which is 3 cube. So, what is the answer? It is option B. If they were asking like A union B, right, in that case you have to prefer 2 power 5. Am I clear what is the answer? Please have a glance of it. We'll getting back to next one. Clear? Completed? Chalo, we'll be moving to the next one. Fine. So, what is my next question? Given the set, what is the set they have given? If A is equals to X such that, how X is there? X is a natural number and that natural number is also like 2 less than X less than or equal to 5. So, X should be a natural number, that case is fine. And 2 less than X means, how you can write from this? 2 less than X means, it is like, just a minute, X is greater than 2. 2 X kanna chinnadi means X is bigger than 2, right? You have to take such type of numbers. X is bigger than 2 and at the same time X is less than or equal to 5. X is bigger than 2 means it should like 3, 4 and 5 is also included because it is like included symbol, right? X is less than or equal to 5. So, what are the elements I have to take in the set A? Tell me. 3, 4 and 5 because it is bigger than 2 and less than or equal to 5. So, it will be 3, 4, 5. These are the 3 elements. Next, coming back to the set B. So, how they have expressed the set B? X such that X belongs to N, 2 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 5. So, even in the set B, it is like you have to take such type of natural numbers where 2 is less than or equal to X, X is less than or equal to 5. So, there is a small lighter variation among the two given sets. You should observe it keenly. So, what is that variation means? Here in this, you don't found any equal to symbol. Whereas in the B set, you found an equal to symbol 2 less than or equal to X, X less than or equal to 5. That means 2 is also included over in this set. So, what is the elements here you have? 2 is also included. B is equals to 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, now you just tell me what is the bigger set and what is the smaller set. So, all elements of A are there in B. So, that is the reason I can conclude from both of this is A is subset of B. A is subset of B. Now, what they were asking you here? Please tell me. A is subset of B or you can call like how B is related to A? B is superset of A. B is, I will write down in the statements. A subset of B. B is superset of A. B is superset of A. So now we'll get back to options. First one is not a correct statement. A is not equal to B. Next, A is equivalent to B. No. What is this? It is equivalent symbol. Means the cardinality of A is equal to cardinality of B. Good. Do you remember? The number of elements in A is equal to number of elements in B set. This is the definition of that. Okay. Do not get any confusions between the notations. Right? Next is B is subset of, this is subset symbol. So this is not correct. B is superset of A. So this is actually correct. So option D will be the correct answer. Please have a glance of it. Am I clear? Can I get back to next one? Next question. If A and B are overlapping sets, given A, B are overlapping sets, means at least you'll found one common element, right? Okay. Then the false statement is, what is A can be equivalent to B? Because if all are common elements, of course, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is also equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, because as per the definition of overlapping, we can found one or more than common element. So, in that case, A equal to B, A can be equivalent to B because all equal sets can be equivalent sets. Correct? So, option A and B are correct. A can be subset of B if you have only one common element. In that case, like A is equal to, for this I am giving an example, A value 1, 2 తీసుకొని, B value 1, 2, 3 తీసుకుంటే, you have one common element. So, in that case, A is a subset of B. Correct? But A can be proper subset of A. What is A can be proper subset? Proper subset in the sense A is not equal to B. అది అవ్వకూడదు. So, what is the definition of proper subset? A must not be equal to B, right? So, this is obviously a false statement. So, it will be contradiction to first option. So, this is a false statement. Option D will be, you have to pick up out. Right? Am I clear? Next problem. So, if given, what is the question they gave? Given A is equals to 2 square, 2 power 4, 2 power 6, 2 power 8. So, what do you mean by this? 4, this is 4, 2 power 4 is 16, right? 2 power 6 is how much? 64. 2 power 8 is how much? 256, right? Next, also the elements, what are the elements which are there in the B? 4, 4 cube, 4 power 4, 4 square, right? So, 4 is as usual, 4 cube is 4, 4, 16, 16, 4, 64, 4 power 4 means how much? 16 into 16, which is 256, correct? 4 square is how much? 16, correct? So, if you could observe, 4 is there in common. So, please observe this A and B. 4 is there, 64 is there, 256 is there, 16 is there. So, if I can observe the A and B sets, of course, the order is different, but you have same number of elements. But you have, it's not same number, you have same elements. So, this is an example for equivalent, equivalent to. So, here we have an answer, equal sets, right? This is a definition of equal sets. You have same elements, so that means it is an example of equal sets. So, I hope everybody is got clear with worksheet A. In our next class, we are going to discuss about worksheet 3A and upcoming exercises. Stay tuned. Thank you all. Bye-bye.